Once again, we coming out y'all week in and week out to wake up the 12 tribes of Israel. That's you black Native Americans and Hispanics scattered across the earth. Right? Scattered across the earth in slavery and bondage. Right? I'm coming out here to tell y'all it's time to wake the hell up. The truth is being preached all over the city. We've been out here for 8 years, and I gotta keep saying it, right? I'm a little proud of that fact that the Most High sustained us for 8 long years, right? Shalom, Ak. Come. And people know who we are. People ride by, they shalom us. We got these 2 brothers here. They coming up in the truth. Hopefully they're gonna turn into a mighty camp, right? Right? But we losing something. We losing something in this walk, man. We losing that love and respect for each other. Brothers is getting too damn puffed up. Right? Brothers is not taking care of family business. They'd rather stab you in the back, talk about you behind your back, make excuses why they can't labor. Right? When you do that, you're marking yourself for death. When you do that, you're pissing off the Most High. When you do that, when you have prideful intentions, right, you're making your enemies out of your people. Right? Let's get one of these classes. Leviticus 19 and 17. We're going to talk about the love of the brotherhood today. Right? Because I've been getting on these devils for months, probably even years. But now it's time to get on my people. You blacks, Native Americans, Seminole Indian, Hispanics, Jamaicans, Puerto Ricans, y'all the chosen. And it's time to stop killing each other and hating each other. It's a disgusting hatred. Right? So many things y'all rather be doing or doing to your brother instead of for your brother. Right? Let me get that. Leviticus 19 and verse 17.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 19 and verse 17. Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart. Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor, and not suffer sin upon him.
Start that over. Thou shalt not what?
Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart.
So God is commanding you don't have hatred in your heart for your brother, man. Right? And we're talking about the brothers and sisters of our people, not everybody. Okay, let's get that one straight. Go ahead.
Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor.
In no wise you shall rebuke thy neighbor and not allow sin to rest on him or his household. Go ahead.
And not suffer sin upon him.
Not to suffer sin upon your neighbor, your brother, your kinsman. Go ahead.
Thou shalt not avenge nor bear any grudge against the children of thy people.
Against the children of thy people. Let me get 1 John chapter 3 and verse 9. We're going to go to 12. Right? Yeah, we got to get the 1 John 3s and the 1 John 4s. Right? And Ecclesiastes 28s and Ecclesiasticus chapter 19s. Right? Because I'm tired of this. 1 John chapter 3 and verse 9. Start at verse 9.
It's the book of
Come.
The book of 1 John chapter 3 and verse 9. Whosoever is born of God doth not commit sin.
So whoever is born of God doesn't commit sin, like hate your brother and sister. Right? One of the number 1 sins outside of serving another God. Right? Hating your family is a big no-no to the Most High, man. You could get judged immediately for doing such. Go ahead.
For his seed remaineth in him, and he cannot sin, because he is born of God.
So when you follow these laws, statutes, and commandments, man, you can't commit a sin. Right? Because you're keeping the laws, statutes, and commandments. Go ahead.
In this, the children of God are manifest.
In this, the keeping of his commandments, the children of God are manifest. What verse you in on?
And the children of the devil, Whosoever doeth not righteousness is not of God, neither he that loveth not his brother.
In what?
Neither he that loveth not his brother.
Go ahead.
For this is the message that ye heard from the beginning.
But this is the message you heard from the beginning. We just read it. Leviticus chapter 19 and verse 17. Right? You have to love your neighbor, love your brother, and not suffer sin upon him. Don't allow your people to commit outrageous sins like adultery and murder. Y'all love sleeping with each other's wives. Y'all love shooting the shit out of each other. Right? Most High is going to judge that thing. And I don't think you want the penalty for that. Right? Y'all so big and bad, why don't you go up to Friendship Village and rob them and shoot them? Why are we dealing with this in the southeast, the northeast? Take that up northwest and rob and shoot them. You're not going to do that. Because you know what's going to happen to you if you do. It's a safe bet to kill a nigga. Right? Who cares if I kill a Hispanic or a so-called brother, a so-called Negro, right? Who's going to give a damn? Right? 48 hours, right? They got 48 hours to find until it becomes a cold case. Right? You kill a white man or a white woman, your ass, they're looking for you forever. You ain't getting away. Ain't no 48-hour cold case. You're going to have people talking about it for 50 damn years. I remember when they killed Sally up in North Friendship Village? Those wild Negroes? Go ahead.
That we should love one another.
That we should what?
That we should love one another. Not as Cain, who was of the wicked one and slew his brother. And wherefore slew he him? Because his own works were evil and his brother's righteous.
His own works were evil and his brothers were righteous. One of the first situations of envy and hate and pride, man. Come correct and the Most High will accept you. You don't come correct, the Most High is going to punish you. Right? And you should be cool with that punishment. Because he could just kill your ass and not be the end of that. Right? He only punishes his sons and his daughters and his family. Right? Learn how to take it on the chin. Get up, dust your ass off, and do better next time. Don't hate your brother because you failed in life, or you failed at the job, or you failed with your damn wife. Right? Now you're looking at your brother like, oh, he got it better than me. No, he doesn't. You should be happy he's got it good. Right? If he's a righteous brother or sister. You should be helping him achieve more. That's how you'll get. Right? Not being a damn wicked ass hater. Let me get 1 John chapter 4 and start at 19. 1 John 4 and start at 19. Y'all gotta stop hating the hell out of each other, man. And it's important. Right? Because when you hate your brother, man, when you commit sin, man, you're asking for the Most High to kill you. Right? You've been marked for death when you do such things. Right? That's why, I'm going to kill the blood, shoot the Crips. The Crips, shoot the blood. It's a never-ending cycle of hatred. But it never spills over to the Indians. It never spills over to the Chinese. It never spills over to the white man. And they film, high-five each other every time a Chinese person beats a black woman's ass in his store. They watching the tape at home. Right? You don't think the cops should, I shot this nigga 60 times. Play the tape in the privacy of their home. Right? Gunning down a black, I know it's crazy. Y'all like to gun us down and kill us every chance you get. And when we talk about it, it's crazy. Right? It is crazy. How much blood you're walking up and down on. But we got to learn to love each other, Israel. If you count on the white race to save you, you're sadly mistaken. They could give a damn about your black ass. A damn. If they did, they would have did something already. So you can turn and think about that, Mr. White Man. Turn and dwell on that one, Mr. White Man. If you wanted to save somebody, you would have did it before I was born. You disgusting pig. Go ahead, Doc. Go back. Let's get back to our people. I promise. I'm sorry, Salaki. I said I wasn't going to get on the crackers today, but it's too easy sometimes. It's too easy. Go ahead.
The book of 1 John, chapter 4 and verse 19. We love him because he first loved us.
No. We love God first, and then because we proved ourselves, God decided, oh, I'm going to love these Negroes.
We love him because he first loved us.
So he first loved you, Israel. Right? This is why this is important. He first loved you. He created your silly behind. And what did you do with that creation? You want to sell drugs and eat pork and celebrate Christmas, New Year's, Easter, and have abortions. Right? That's like slap that cup out your damn hand a couple of weeks ago. No more damn abortions. Right? All y'all want to do is get high and shake your ass on Saturday night. That's what you want to do with God's creation. Let's find out what you're supposed to do with God's creation.
If any man say I love God and hateth his brother, he is a liar.
What? If any man say he loves God and hates his brother, you want to crip in blood, MS-13 in the Yetta. What do you do? What is all you Hispanics with Saint Maria and Saint this and Saint that? You got the big statue of Mary. You go in your house, you kiss his feet, and then you strap up and go kill another brother or another sister. Right? What does God say about people who do that? You pray to me and you kill and hate your brother. What happened?
He is a liar.
He's a damn disgusting liar. You don't love God. If you hate your brother, you do not love God. You're a damn liar. Go ahead.
For he that loveth not his brother whom he hath seen, how can he love God whom he hath not seen?
So if you love your brother who you see on the daily, and you look at him with disgust in your face, on the job, off the damn job, in the stores. Look at this chick, man. She's got all them damn kids, man. Look at her. Look at this Negro, man. Look at his boots. His boots is busted. I would never date a man like that. Right? If you can't love me, right? And love ain't no damn emotion. It's keeping the law, statutes, and commandments. Right? Jump over to 5 and 3, real quick. Chapter 5 and 8. Let's find out.
The book of 1 John, chapter 5 and verse 3. For this is the love of God.
This is the love of God. Right? Yahweh. For you damn heathens out here. Yahweh. Go ahead.
That we keep his commandments.
That we do what?
That we keep his commandments.
Go ahead.
And his commandments are not grievous.
Go back over to 4. Chapter 4.
And this commandment we have from him.
No, this is the suggestion from God. Read it right.
And this commandment have we from him.
I guess it says commandment. It's not suggestion. What's the command from God? And no, Mr. White Man, or Moabite, or Chinese, or East Indian, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to my people. This is the love of God. Go ahead.
That he who loveth God loves his brother also.
And our brothers are the scattered Israelites, the lost sheep of Israel. Those are our brothers. Not everybody in the world, but we're going to get to that. Go ahead. Let me get, you got your pocket? It's Iraq 28. Let's get this Iraq 28. Let's get how we love our brothers, man. Let's get how we do it, man, because what we've been doing ain't been working. Buying guns, grenades, drugs, prostituting out our women, whether it be in music videos, on the damn street, it's not been working. But the good news is the white man effed up because he left the Bible intact, which is our laws, statutes, and commandments of the Israelite people, which come out of Northeast Africa. Right? They're not Caucasians. They're the so-called blacks, Native Americans,